All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka TAG Lot 205. I know I'm a little bit late with this video, but there was some breaking news. 2 days ago, DeAndre Hopkins got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs from the Tennessee Titans. Oh my God, what a blockbuster, excuse me. Could they be three-peating? Could they be three-peating? It was nothing but a conditional fourth-round pick that will convey into a second-round pick, which is a day two pick if you did not know. If he plays the certain amount of games and performance goes into that as well. So I feel like this is a win for the Titans, even though we obviously know this is a win for the Chiefs. You got somebody off your team that did we know that did he really want to be there, or did he really gel with the group? The Titans spent a lot of money this offseason trying to build around Will Levis, and according to plans, it didn't go as well as people like me thought it was going to go. So the Titans are kind of in limbo. They're probably going to tear it down to the studs. Jeffrey Simmons might be gone. They already cut Kevin Byard this past offseason, so he's the last one of that core. Harold Landry as well could get traded at the deadline. We could see a lot of movement in Tennessee. Now, the Derrick Henry era is over with, so Tennessee is definitely going to have to lean on not veteran play. I feel like they should go into a deep overhaul, just like the New Orleans Saints should do, just as the Cleveland Browns should do, and many other teams should do with the start to this season and knowing that next season is not going to be their season, right? But besides that, DeAndre Hopkins is a great pickup. You want to talk about somebody that's a Hall of Fame wide receiver, the second greatest wide receiver in Houston Texans history behind Andre Johnson, a guy that holds multiple receiving records in the NFL. Yes, he has a story coming up with his mom and everything. He has lived a life that is a fairy tale and a storybook that deserves a storybook ending with the ring on Kansas City Chiefs. Now I'm not a big fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, nor Mahomes or Kelsey or Taylor Swift of that matter. Do I want them to win this year? No. Are they going to win? Most likely, yes, with this team. But we've seen before where undefeated teams get rocky. We've seen it with Brady in 2007. We saw it with Cam Newton when they went 15-1. Got to the Super Bowl. What happened? Got beat by the better man and Peyton Manning. He rode out in the sunset with a championship, right? So we got to pay attention to this now. Let's not automatically predict that Kansas City is going to three-peat. Think about the history and think about these stats and statistics on this, okay? So, like I said, for Kansas City, this is a W. DeAndre Hopkins is a great wide receiver still has a lot left in the tank. With your wide receiver injuries right now, I can go over the history of their wide receivers as of last year. Kadarius Toney didn't work out. You got Hollywood Brown out there. He's injured. McCole Hardman, you let him go. Brought in and drafted Xavier Worthy. He's been great. Juju Smith-Schuster, you brought him back from the Patriots a year prior to last year, and he's been terrific. I thought he was going to be a wash. Juju is officially back. Xavier Worthy, like I said, once more, he's going to have to step up. I know he's dealing with an injury right now. He's going to have to step up. But that's why they went out and got DeAndre Hopkins, somebody that's going to be a veteran in that locker room, somebody that's going to teach the young wide receivers how to play. Rashid Rice, we already know, is out for the season with that torn ACL, MCL injury. Sky Moore is a trade candidate in my eyes. I feel like he would do better on such a better team. Reminds me of Tyreek Hill being on the Chiefs, wanting that money, but in this case, it's not a money situation. It's more of a cap room situation or a roster space situation. Sky Moore would do great on a team like the Panthers or the Raiders or the Giants. This is my personal preference. Look at Wan'Dale Robinson. So, yes, what I will say about this trade, Chiefs, Titans, both of them won. Nobody lost. I feel like the Titans could have got more because they had the leverage, but at the same time, a contract had to be signed in order for the deal to become official. So it was about a 2 to 4 hour wait on that contract to be signed. And it did, got signed, and lo and behold, he's a Chief. He already did an interview and everything. His number is going to be 8. He's going to wear a number because of Kobe Bryant. He said he wore a 10 because of Messi, underdog mentality, underdog status. So we should see a lot from DeAndre Hopkins in the coming days. Is he going to play Sunday? I believe so. Devontae Adams and DeAndre Hopkins, two of the best wide receivers in the 2010s, are still doing it here in the 2020s. And I couldn't be more proud of them. Are they going to help both their teams? More so, probably Devontae Adams and DeAndre Hopkins. It's going to have a bigger impact. Now, once again, we have to let things come into play. We can't just measure off of one game. Devontae Adams, he's just meshing with the group, right? DeAndre Hopkins is going to take time to mesh with the group. So, Patrick Mahomes, three-peat, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, is he going to wake up? Is he going to wake up? We'll have to see how Andy Reid and Steichen puts him. We're gonna have to see how he blends in. We're have to see how he blends in. So we don't know. We don't know. Chiefs three-peat. I don't know. I'm not on the train. I'm not on the train.